Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Boeing 737-800. We are currently off the coast of Qatar right now, and we are about to reach our top descent and begin our descent into Dubai International. As you can see, we are around 5.4 nautical miles away from our descent, so I'm going to set the aircraft up for descent, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the time lapse for that. So we're just gonna, before we kick off the time lapse, let's set this to 11,000 feet because that's the waypoint I'm going to be aiming for. The low WAC waypoint, we're going to be 11,000 feet, 230 knots. So let's hope we can get there. Set that. Vertical speed, I think 1,300 feet per minute should be appropriate. Let's check. The aircraft is pitching down. We're ready for the green banana. And I would assume that we need more than 1,300 feet, so I'm going to try with 1,500 feet. More than 15. Let's slow down the aircraft a bit as well, maybe. Aim for 240 knots there. Set that to flight detent. Just trying to slow the aircraft down right now so we can really aim for that waypoint right there that we should be aiming for. I'll set that to 1,700 feet per minute, maybe. Alright, looks like 1,700 feet gets the job done. Well, I'm gonna kick off the time lapse. Hope you guys enjoy. Folks, we have leveled off at our first restriction, which is 11,000 and below at 230 knots at low WAC. Our next restriction is 210 knots, 7,000 feet at this DB530. So again, as usual, I'm going to configure the aircraft for that, and I will get back to the time lapse. I can figure out where DB530 is. It's right there. We're looking at 7,000 feet. 7,000. Hit the vertical speed. A lot of you might say I could be using the VNAV for this, but I just like doing it by hand because I'm kind of too lazy to learn the VNAV on this aircraft, to be completely honest. Flaps couldn't be brought up because they're not required. And even 1,000 feet would get there too fast. Let's try 900 feet per minute. Still a bit too early. Gonna go with 700 feet per minute. That has to be perfect. Right, as we are about to go below 10,000 feet as well, I will configure the aircraft so landing lights on, taxi lights can go on, and strobes can be turned on. I've kept the seatbelt signs on. Hopefully we can get a chime. Can I get a chime? Well, no chimes for me. Anyways, back to the time lapse. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now above Dubai. As you can see to your right there, that is the, I forgot what that building's called. That's a cool Dubai building, okay? And we got the Burj Khalifa right there as well. Very iconic buildings, Palm Jumeirah somewhere in the distance, as you can see. Bit of cloud cover here in Dubai, but overall a beautiful afternoon. On our left here, that's the rest of the city there. And if you look there, that is the airport. We will be, wait, that's not the airport. That, I believe, is not Sharjah. Is that Sharjah? You know what? I'm not sure, but that is not the airport we're landing. We are currently overflying. We're not even overflying. The airport that we're landing on is to off our right. Anyways, excuse my bad geography skills. Allow me to set up the thing for the next point, which would be 5,000 feet basically at right ev. And again, we need to slow down to 210 knots according to the restriction there. So gonna use flight detenter to help me along. And we are slowing down. 7,000 feet right now, slowing down to 210 knots. Well, that will allow us to meet our restriction. Come on, come on, please don't embarrass me. Get there. I'm gonna throw in flaps 2, just in case, you know, why not? And we can set this back up. While I'm here, I will set up the auto brake as well to 2, just to be safe. And 5,000 feet for right ev. Right speed, let's get down there. Let's see, hopefully it works perfectly. Well, that's a bit, I think 500 feet per minute is more appropriate there. It would seem, yes, 500 feet per minute should get us there beautifully. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we are now only 2,000 feet above the ground and pretty close to the runway, I'd say I'm going to take manual control, not manual control there, but I will interrupt your time lapse for getting this landing done. So we're just going to pull out the flaps, and I'm just going to crank flaps all the way. Speed brake should be armed. Okay, that should not be happening. Why is the aircraft screaming? Let's increase this to 150. Why not? Alright, everything else. Alright, the aircraft is stabilizing itself. I don't know why it's constantly beeping. Shut up. Autopilot is still active. Oh, gear. Alright, gear down. I hope that beeping is the gear. Otherwise, it's going to be a very annoying landing. And as you can see, we got the Burj Khalifa on the left, the city of Dubai, but right in front of us is our quarry on hand. Gear is going down. That should be the gear down. Yeah, we can verify that. Gear has been brought down. And yeah. Alright, master caution for fuel. But I think we're good on fuel. Ah, yes, you can turn on the center fuel pumps. My bad. And it seems like we have some winds here in Dubai. I'm going to take manual control of the aircraft now. Okay, my aircraft. Hopefully I can have a better landing than I did last time. So I'm just going to bring this visually in all the way. I have my flight directors to follow as well. Here, everyone with 30 left. And yeah, the aircraft wants to not fly the way I want it to fly right now. It's being a bit fidgety, I must admit. But yeah, everything is down. Gear is down. Everything is set. Let's have a smooth, buttery landing here in Dubai. Hopefully we can not be off center this time. I mean, hopefully I can be online. You know, I think I have some redemption to get after that dodgy landing in the first video there. Looking for a comeback here. I think I'm already a bit off center. Just gonna go to the right a bit. Okay, stabilize. Level off there. Yeah, we have some winds here. Definitely have some wind there. Okay. Should be fine. Use a bit of rudder input. straight. Okay, that's a bit more rudder input than I would have liked. But you know, keep it straight. Just gently bring it down. Auto brake has been set. I'm just gonna let go of the rudder input, just let the aircraft bank itself on course, maybe. Alright, I still don't have a visual with the pappies yet, so I can't tell if I'm too high or not. Banking quite harshly, I would say, for a final approach, but the winds here, I say, oh, okay, I have pappies, and I think I'm coming a bit too high, so I will descend a bit quicker, just so we can get online with those pappies. Oh yeah, we're speeding up a bit, my bad. It's okay, it's okay, it's a bit of a steep descent. The 1000 has been called up.
Sync rate.
And yeah, those sync rate callouts there. As we line up with the pappies and line up with the runway here at Dubai International.
Traffic. Traffic.
Traffic?
Traffic.
I just assumed that's hopefully the runway is clear as we come in. Yeah, the FPS is taking a hit here at Dubai International. Quite a busy airport. Alright, we're a bit high on the pappies again, I'd say. Oh yeah, high on the pappies for sure. I'm gonna take manual control of the throttles as well here.
400.
400. Ooh, okay. Come on.
300.
We're coming a bit high. But it's okay, we'll manage, we'll manage.
200.
200. I'm gonna put the throttles to idle. As we cross the runway threshold now.
50. 30. 20. 10.
And reversers. I'd say that's a better landing than last time. Maybe a bit rough, but it's okay, we'll manage. Any landing you walk away from, am I right, guys? Reversers have been activated. Slowing down. And about hit 60 knots, so disengage reversers. And manual braking. We're gonna take the exit up ahead. Actually, we can just take this exit here. Or you know what, we'll take the exit up ahead because we're gonna go to Terminal E, which is the FlyDubai one. So we're gonna take the high-speed exit. Well, we're not going high speed, we're 20 knots, but again, I will take the exit up ahead on the right. And we'll taxi to any available parking and call it a day there. It's been a smoother landing, I'd say, you know. Good flight as well, beautiful scenery, beautiful approach into Dubai as we saw over the desert. And yeah, welcome to Dubai International, folks. Beautiful sunny afternoon here. I'm gonna stop chatting and let you guys watch the landing in a better view while I get the aircraft ready to be taxied to the gate. Alright, welcome back to the flight deck. I hope you guys liked that landing. I've crossed runway 30 right as well while you guys were watching that, and I'm now on this whole short line as we get ready to taxi to the gate. So before we do that, we're just gonna turn on the APU, so by the time we get to the gate it is ready and we can cut the engines immediately. So let's continue our taxi to the gate. We're gonna be parking at the E Echo gates probably, because those are the gates I'm aware that FlyDubai operates from. So we're just gonna turn left here, you know, so we can get a bit of a taxi. And honestly, whatever gates we're just gonna pull into that and shut down the engine and call it a day. And the flight time today was roughly around 4 hours. I'd say 4.5 hours to be exact. We took off at around 6:48. And we have landed at 11:05 here in Dubai. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. And I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Just a bit of stuttering there. Alright, we're just gonna take a left up here. Skewing from the taxi line a bit. I apologize for my shoddy taxiing skills. Alright, we're gonna turn right here, sorry, not left, turn right. And I'd see gate number Echo 29 right there, beautifully available for us to pull into, so let's do that. Echo 29. Just gonna be in the cockpit and just guess, hopefully we can get a good parking here. Coming in a bit fast, let's cut the throttles. And well, that's as good as it gets, folks, right there on the line. Let's set parking brakes and turn off the runway lights. Turn off the taxi lights and the runway lights. And with that being said, we can switch to APU power and turn off the engines. So we're gonna start cutting up, and we can just turn off both engines at the same time. Alright, with that being said, both engines are off, aircraft is on APU power. Well, the aircraft is ready for a turnaround. I'm gonna call up the GPU truck and yeah, get the passengers deboarded. So guys, once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's flight. Again, I appreciate any improvements, any suggestions you guys have, please give them down in the comments, and I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.